But I think Jaws is a great movie because, first of all, it started with terrific material. Vince Lee's book is wonderful. Second, Steven Spielberg directed it. And you look at that film 50 times and you're going to see something new each time. The characters are wonderful, the story is terrific, and the subject is an animal that can eat you. There's an obsession throughout the world with sharks, and that's the subject of the film. I mean, I remember growing up, a good shark's a dead shark, you know, and no one really cared. You take them and kill them and throw them on and laugh, and, you know, it didn't matter. But it does matter now, and I think that's wonderful because people seem to be appreciating more and more and more that they're important. You know, the more you know about something, probably the less you're going to fear it. And in the long run, if we don't fear sharks, we'll probably stop slaughtering them.
Coming up, he's down but not out. See the great white back in action in Jaws, The Revenge. Then at 3, pilots fall into the ocean and the sharks are waiting. Watch The Shark Fighters. And tomorrow night at 8, see the world premiere of the new TNT original movie, Andersonville.
And now, a look behind the scenes of the TNT original miniseries, Andersonville. Reenactors devoted their time and expertise to bring the story of Andersonville to life.
We have our own uniforms, provided all of our own gear. We know the march, we know the drill, we know the everyday life of the soldier.
54th Mass, right over there, make a home by the tonsorial parlor.
We have hundreds, thousands of the reenactors, these Civil War experts who come here with uniforms and weapons, all period pieces, and they slog through the mud with everybody, and they camp here, and they're really as much a part of the production as any of us. They're really heroic about what they do.
And you read the accounts of the original people that had to suffer here, and at other prisons as well, north and south, you realize that the battles are horrible and glorified as well, and there's bravery and courage and things.
I'm fascinated by them and have learned from them. They taught me how to do a real-time jig, which I had to do during a song or scene song.
There were a lot of CT units known as color troops. They were down there. But I think if more of the black people would get out, research their history, and find out about the black regiments that portrayed in the Civil War, the 54th and the 55th, and the color troop units, and their part in history, they would see a lot better. They would understand a lot better.
The horrible things need to be remembered, I guess, so you don't have to repeat them in history.
See the TNT original, Andersonville, Sunday, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on TNT.
Now there's a hearing aid for Miracle Ear, so advanced, it's virtually invisible. Now you see it? Now you don't. It's the Mirage hearing aid for Miracle Ear. Call now. We'll send you these free booklets that tell you how the virtually invisible Mirage may help you hear better. If you call 1-800-863-2400. Right now, we'll also send you this free videotape, Hearing Loss and You. It'll show you the most common causes and solutions for hearing loss. And we'll include the free booklets about the Mirage, hearing aid for Miracle Ear. You see, Mirage is our most advanced hearing aid that fits completely into the ear canal. It's not only small, it's virtually invisible. Call Miracle Ear at 1-800-863-2400. We'll send you important new information about hearing loss and the virtually invisible Mirage.
It's amazing. I know he's wearing it, but I can't see it.
So call Miracle Ear at 1-800-863-2400. Call now.
Okay, if we just follow the, I'm sure we're...
You're lost, aren't you?
We're lost.
Do you have any idea where we're going?
Yeah, we're right. It wasn't a highway, it was a ketchup stain.
Where are more and more people taking their rugged off-road vehicles these days?
This is looking real good. We're here.
The Audi A6 Quattro, with Quattro all-wheel drive and all the comforts of a German luxury car. It's where more and more 4x4 owners are heading every day.
Time out! We need to make a substitution. Cold bread? You're out of here.
But we
We always have bread with dinner.
Not hot, fresh bread. Check out my team. Dinner rolls, crusty French loaves, soft breadsticks. Get in there and show them what you've got.
The Pillsbury Dinner Breads lineup. Hot and fresh from the oven in minutes.
Then just toss them in a basket. Woo-hoo!
Incredible drives, 3 nights a week. Because the road to the basket is paved with opportunity. Andy and the Magic take on the Hornets. The NBA on TNT, Tuesday at 8.
I'm Sergeant James Dudley McSpadden, 19th Massachusetts Volunteers. The Reb Colonel O'Neill offered the prisoners of Andersonville freedom to leave the prison if we join the Confederacy. I had the honor to speak for my detachment. I had to give an answer.
Andersonville, the great untold story of the Civil War, premieres tomorrow night at 8 on TNT.
John Wayne, in a no-holds-barred adventure even Mark Twain would love. Take aim with Cahill, U.S. Marshal, Thursday at 8 on TNT.
At the new Home Shopping Network, you set the rules.
Like more regular programs, so I can find just what I want.
Why should I compromise? I want quality and great value.
Give me all the details. Tell me everything. 2 in the morning, I want customer service. I get it. New things, unusual things. Just keep them coming.
It's your home. Shouldn't you set the rules? Home Rules. America's first home shopping network serves you best.
Everybody clear on the rules.
After we did the filming, of course, we had to go back into the soundstage and do some looping. And it was a bit difficult to sound like you're drowning when you're sitting in a soundstage with a big screen in front of you and there's no water there. So what we did was we took a bassinet and we filled it with water and put it in my lap. And I'd just bend over and get a whole mouthful of water and start screaming and gurgling and goggling. And Richard came in while we were doing it and he just sat there and watched for about 3 minutes and finally said, "You're going to make me sick. I think I'm going to leave." And that was it. He left.
We will return to Jaws in a moment. Coming up, the eating machine is back, and this time it's personal. Dive into Jaws the Revenge next as TNT's Jaws-orama continues. If it's the memories of a life that make you who you are,
this fella's been left here to die.
Then what are you if you have no memories?
I don't want nobody to find him ever. Someone's after that man's hide.
Where are you from? Where were you born?
I don't remember. I told you you'd end up in this here tree, didn't I?
Who am I? You tell me. Because I want to know more than anything else in this whole damn world.
Life's full of questions after you've been dead.
I don't understand.
See Robert Urich in TNT's newest series, The Lazarus Man. Saturday nights at 9 and Sundays at 11 on TNT.
Anything special for breakfast?
May I tell you about the daily specials from Post? First, an exquisite great grains, 6 sensational flavors in every bite. Next, our very popular fruit and fiber, a tasteful medley of peaches, almonds, and clusters. Also, a fine blueberry morning, real blueberries delicately tossed with clusters and almonds.
What a menu!
Make breakfast special every day with the daily special cereals from Post.
May I suggest a lovely 2%?
People everywhere are feeling the beat of better health and better looks with Nordic Track. And now, you can get a free video and brochure showing you how you can experience the Nordic Track beat at a lower cost than you ever expected. It's easier on your body and easier on your budget. Get the free facts and find out how you can get the world's most complete fitness workout for just $299.95. That's Nordic Track's famous flywheel design and safe, quality construction at low monthly payments. See why a Nordic Track is the best machine for your cardiovascular health and for overall fitness. Call the number and get your free video and brochure today.
The man was
with an animal.
Jeffrey?
All through lunch, there's bacon flying this way, cheese flying that way.
Hardee's introduces the ultimate bacon cheeseburger.
You didn't just eat it, you attacked it.
Sizzling bacon, melted Swiss and American cheese. It's all burger. All mine.
So what'd you do then?
Took him to a chick flick.
That's some burger.
Tonight, shopping.
The new ultimate bacon cheeseburger from Hardee's.
So what'd you have for lunch today?
Enjoy the ultimate omelet biscuit at breakfast tomorrow for just 99 cents.
Presenting the Dremel Multi-Pro. You cut, Dremel cuts. You sharpen, Dremel sharpens. You polish, Dremel polishes. You drill, Dremel drills. You clean, Dremel cleans. You sand, Dremel sands. You grind, Dremel grinds. You hammer. Did I mention we cut? The Dremel Multi-Pro. With up to 30,000 RPM, it has the speed you need to power through hundreds of jobs.
If you don't have Turner Classic Movies, you're missing what Washington Post critic Tom Shales calls utterly elegant, invaluable, and irreplaceable. The best cable channel in the known universe. Ask your cable operator to add Turner Classic Movies to your universe.
Right now, every time you make a calling card call with 1-800-CALL-ATT, you're automatically entered to win a trip for 2 to the NBA playoffs. And a chance to join 4 fans to shoot for $300,000 in prizes on TNT or TBS. The 1-800-CALL-ATT NBA sweepstakes. Every time you use it, you're entered. It's that simple. Well, sort of. That's your true choice. AT&T.
The good, the bad, and the beautiful. A provocative look at Hollywood's leading ladies. Premieres Sunday, March 17th on TNT.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Let's play.
Antonio Banderas.
Not yet.
Desperado. Save at Hastings when you rent Columbia TriStar Home Video's Desperado. Rated R.
It was a Tuesday morning, really cold and but clear. As I'm paddling, I hear this roar, kind of like the muffled roar of a lion. I didn't know what it was, and a shark never crossed my mind. It had me. It had me clamped to my surfboard and was shaking me around like a dog playing with a bone. When the shark lifted me up out of the water, and as I looked at it, I said, this is Jaws, man. This is just like in the movies. I spent the last 13 years in the Hawaiian Islands, and I feel very fortunate to be out there, and I've seen plenty of sharks, but over there you just learn to live with them. That's just the way it is. It should be like that everywhere.
Coming up, he's down but not out. See the great white back in action in Jaws, The Revenge. Then at 3, pilots fall into the ocean and the sharks are waiting. Watch the Shark Fighters. And tomorrow night at 8, see the world premiere of the new TNT original movie, Andersonville.
From the pages of American history comes the saga of a place that time has not forgotten.
What do you call this little piece of heaven? This is Andersonville.
One of the most brutal prison camps of the Civil War.
Who's with me? We're with you!
And now, the truth in a TNT mini-series event. The great untold story of the Civil War. Only one director could bring the story of Andersonville to the screen. An American master, director John Frankenheimer.
A camera, marker. B camera, marker. Action. 1, 2, who? Who? Cut. How was that for you? That was good. That's the way we do it.
An expert at tackling subjects with both great sweep and powerful intensity, Frankenheimer has created such acclaimed masterpieces as The Manchurian Candidate, Birdman of Alcatraz, Grand Prix, and Black Sunday.
It's about the indomitability of the human spirit, really. It's about the fact that human beings can overcome anything and go on.
That belongs to him. And we want it back.
My great-great-grandfather was a prisoner at the Andersonville prison.
It's thrilling and it's exciting and it's American history.
In September 1994, an army of filmmakers led by John Frankenheimer began the arduous task of reconstructing Andersonville. The massive prison was erected in rural Georgia, guided by documents, diaries, and photographs from the real Andersonville prison. Close attention was paid to historic detail, from the shebangs or tents made from rags and remnants, to the hundreds of period uniforms representing regiments from different states, to actual military behavior of that time. And Tony-winning Broadway star Jared Emick makes his film debut as Corporal Josiah Day, whose experiences reveal this incredible story. This story is really about what men are made of, an intimate portrait of heroism and honor.
I want to do a movie about hope. I want to do a movie about dignity. I want to do a movie about survival, because I think that's what life is.
We're gonna make it through this together. Or we're not. Together! Take him!
From Turner Network Television, an historic motion picture event, a TNT original miniseries, Andersonville. Sunday, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on TNT.
There's a place. It's not on any map. But once you're there, you'll know. It's a sanctuary where imagination is law. The border, pure fantasy. And the natives are quite friendly. So visit whenever you like, because this is your journey. We just make the arrangements. U.S. satellite broadcasting. You can see everything from here.
Tropicana Pure Premium is never, ever made from concentrate. If it isn't in the orange, it isn't in our juice. Wonderful news, eh, ma'am? Lady? Hello? Tropicana Pure Premium. Perfect.
The Pocahontas video is waiting for you just around the river bend. And Chex cereals can help you win one free. You know Chex is the cereal good enough to please your whole family, and now they'll like it even more. Look for specially marked boxes of rice and corn Chex, and your kids could win one of 10,000 free videos. They'll love to spend breakfast joining Pocahontas on her adventures as they travel through the maze on the back of the box. Best of all, they could be instant winners. Win the Pocahontas video from Chex.
Coach, what do you think? Son, it's not what you look like or how big you are. It's what you've got deep down inside. You can't see it. It's hidden. But believe me, it's there. I made the team. No, not a chance. I was talking about this pizza.
The new triple-decker pizza from Pizza Hut. Hidden inside two thin crusts is a 6-cheese blend for a huge cheese taste.
You know, son, I do need another guard. Night, kid.
Speed Racer and his Mach 5 are coming to Cartoon Network for pedal-to-the-metal excitement. Push the envelope with Speed Racer. Now you can catch a ride in the Mach 5 6 days a week. It's Speed Racer, premiering Monday at 5:30 on the only network built for speed, Cartoon Network.
The great untold story of the Civil War, Andersonville. Tomorrow at 8 on TNT.
Get to Electric Avenue for Appliance Cashback Day. Save big on select Maytag, GE, Whirlpool, and Amana appliances. Or get a Whirlpool or GE 18 cubic foot refrigerator with free ice maker, your choice, just $5.99. Get a Maytag large capacity washer for just $3.99. And matching dryer for just $3.79. Plus get free TV stands with select Sharp and Toshiba TVs. This Toshiba 32-inch color TV is just $9.99. Get a Sealy Riviera 2 Queen mattress set, an exclusive value for just $2.99. Only at Montgomery Ward.
was diving one Sunday afternoon, middle of the day, beautiful, sunny weather, perfect conditions. Reached the edge of the pinnacle, and another gray reef shark I had not seen the entire dive was there. Its back was arched, its nose was turned up slightly, its pectoral fins were lowered. And the more I looked at it, though, the more injured it looked. So I assessed it as a damaged animal, an injured animal, and took its picture. Big mistake. The moment the strobe fired, so did the shark. And all I could do in reaction was just push my camera out toward it. And its reaction to that was just to come barreling in, and it pushed the camera to the side with its head, which naturally presented my elbow, and it grabbed my elbow and shook and took off the top of my arm. My reaction to Jaws really didn't have much to do with my reaction to my attack. Although I think it is a fantastic film and a wonderful book. When a shark is attached to your arm and jerking and ripping, it's very personal. It's anything but fiction.
And just when you thought it was safe to change the channel, TNT's Jaws-orama continues with Jaws the Revenge next.
8-ball with the guys. Slow dancing with your first true love. After you live through war, nothing is ever the same. See Robert De Niro in a new classic, The Deer Hunter, Tuesday night after the NBA on TNT.
I have a confession. I don't like exercising, but I love the Walk Fit from Nordic Track. My time on the Walk Fit's my special time. My time to relax, clear my mind, and daydream. Mount Fuji, what an inspiration.
Call the toll-free number today and get a free video information kit about the wonderful Walk Fit exerciser from Nordic Track. See how you can own one for just $299.95.
When I first heard about the Walk Fit, I thought, ooh, great idea. Wow. The fun of walking, the benefits of exercise, and the quality of Nordic Track. Works for me. Going my way? So I called for their free video information kit to find out more.
Let our 30-day in-home trial convince you that Walk Fit is the fun way to get and stay fit. Get your free video information kit today.
You can walk the world over and never find a more natural way to exercise or look better in a new swimsuit.
After years of building cages, we're about to let the animal out. Introducing the 850R from Volvo.
I am one with my Pizza Hut Rawlings game ball. I am a human highlight film. I am awesome. But I ate the whole pizza that comes with the ball. So I am incredibly slow.
I'm leaving.
The game ball, $4.99 with any pizza. Keep the ball, share the pizza.
Fool, you'll love the stuff we're made of.
Your eyes are important, so you need to trust them to the right person. 35 years ago, when I started Pearl Vision, I established a philosophy of eye care that would always ensure a quality eye exam. Of course, today, when you visit an independent doctor of optometry next to Pearl Vision, you won't see me, Dr. Stanley Pearl, but you will find someone I'd even trust my own eyes to.
Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl.
For comfort and fit, don't miss men's Genuine Jockey. On sale now at JCPenney.
Genuine people. Genuine jockey.
It's a special National Geographic Explorer.
It's an insect invasion. It's their own little kingdom, complete with gardens, graveyards, and air conditioning. How do these African termites do it?
Insect Invaders. Sunday night, 9:30 Eastern, turn to TBS.
Corporal Josiah Day, 19th Massachusetts Volunteers. One of the boys in here by the name of Blackburn asked me what could possibly be good inside these high walls of Andersonville Prison. I told him, friends. We have friends. We have honor, and me and the boys have a plan. We're gonna tunnel out of here.
Andersonville, the great untold story of the Civil War, premieres tomorrow night at 8 on TNT.
Penny and the Magic take on the Hornets. The NBA on TNT, Tuesday at 8.
Hey, Steve, you're in a tape, it's superstar.
Critics call Something to Talk About funny, truly original, one of the year's gems.
Probably in the newspaper.
And Siskel and Ebert give Something to Talk About 2 thumbs up.
That's it. Sums it up.
Julia Roberts, Dennis Quaid, Something to Talk About. Save at Hastings when you rent Warner Home Video. Something to Talk About. Rated R.
Hastings, you're
I'm kind of different than most people. I've had 2 attacks. The first one was in '61, but I just had very little damage. But the second time was worse. I was at Russian Gulch in '90 in September. I was just looking down, and all of a sudden the lights went out. It sounded like a garage door slammed on my head. The shark came in and grabbed me by the head. He had me like this. And when I reached up and touched it, then I knew what it was. Because I saw the teeth out of my left eye, and I could see them where they came down on the side of the jaw. And he carried me south about 60, 70 feet, and he released me. On shark attacks, they say that the odds are about 14 million to 1. It's about the same as winning the lottery. I've had 2 shark attacks, and I think I'd rather win the lottery next.
Coming up, he's down but not out. See the great white back in action in Jaws, The Revenge. Then at 3, pilots fall into the ocean and the sharks are waiting. Watch The Shark Fighters. And tomorrow night at 8, see the world premiere of the new TNT original movie, Andersonville.
If it's the memories of a life that make you who you are,
this fella been left here to die.
then what are you if you have no memories?
I don't want nobody to find him ever. Someone's after that man's hide.
Where are you from? Where were you born?
I don't remember.
I told you you'd end up in this here tree, didn't I?
Who am I? You tell me. Because I want to know more than anything else in this whole damn world.
Life's full of questions after you've been dead.
I don't understand.
See Robert Urich in TNT's newest series, The Lazarus Man. Saturday nights at 9 and Sundays at 11 on TNT.
Ring up over $700 billion in sales like AT&T and people talk. Reach $1 trillion in real estate transactions like the Century 21 system, and they must be talking to us. Because when you're this big, the #1 real estate company, you can do things others can't. Like average a home bought or sold by our customers every minute, every day. The Century 21 system can sell your home fast, maybe this minute. So don't wait a second. Call #1, Century 21.
What in the world? Dad took it when you walked me to school that first day, remember? It's amazing you didn't hate me forever for making you wear those galoshes.
You've always tried to protect me, Mom. That's why I bought that extra life insurance. When Dad died, I found out a funeral can cost over $6,000. I never want to leave that kind of burden on you.
If you're a man or woman between the ages of 45 and 75, the Mutual of Omaha companies have a guaranteed life insurance plan that fits you perfectly. It can cost you as little as 29 cents a day, and it's guaranteed in 5 ways. Your payments will never increase. Your benefits will never decrease. There are no health questions. You don't even have to take a physical. You can't be turned down, and it can't be canceled, ever. Call toll-free for your free information. There's no risk or obligation. Call 1-800-680-5511. Operators are available. Call now. 1-800-680-5511.
From a brand new channel comes the most award-winning month on television. All this month, Turner Classic Movies presents 31 Days of Oscar. Only Turner Classic Movies can bring you Academy Award winners and nominees 24 hours a day, uninterrupted and commercial-free. If you love movies, this is your new channel. So call your cable company today and ask them to carry Turner Classic Movies.
Your government has abandoned you.
It is said we judge a society by the quality of its prisons.
You are being thrown aside.
In 1864, 33,000 Union soldiers were crowded into a small prison camp in Georgia.
What do you call this little piece of heaven? Welcome to Andersonville.
A place where the battle for survival turned fellow soldiers into sworn enemies.
You want to live? You want to get out of here? Then we got to tunnel.
tells the great untold story of the Civil War, Andersonville. Premieres tomorrow at 8 on TNT.
See Robert De Niro in the new classic, The Deer Hunter. Tuesday night after the NBA on TNT.
We all had a name on set for the shark. We called him Bruce. We had 3 of them, and they did different things. There were different shapes. One just had 2 fins, and all you saw were the 2 fins going through the estuary. The other was on a crane when he actually came up and onto the boat. And then they had the actual shot of a head or a body in the water that they'd pull along. So if you look really closely, I think you can see those 3 different ones.
Tomorrow night, TNT will premiere the great untold story of the Civil War, Andersonville, directed by the legendary John Frankenheimer.
I want to do a movie about hope. I want to do a movie about dignity. I want to do a movie about survival, because I think that's what life is. I want this to be a movie where you remember the characters.
We're gonna make it through this together. Or we're not. Together!
My real challenge on this movie is to not let the fact that we have this huge 12-acre set, that we have thousands of extras, take me away from what my real job is here, which is to tell the audience a story about men in terrible conditions that triumph over these conditions. It will be a shock to a lot of Americans, because I think most Americans don't even know that this happened.
From TNT, the best movie studio on television, comes the most important picture we've ever made. See the world premiere of Andersonville, tomorrow night at 8.